I'm just heading down to Axminster Tools and Machinery. It's going to be about an hour 45, 2 hours drive, something like that. I think that means it's podcast time. Yeah, okay. Well, we can go tomorrow at 10 instead if you like. Yeah, all right then. All right, I'll do that. See you later. Bye. Looks like I'm not going to Axminster until tomorrow. What is going on down there? Is that a queen? Somehow it's transpired that both of the cars have ended up at the office, and so I'm having to walk to work today. But I know someone who's very, very happy about that. This is what happens when you live next to a bakery. Free pastries. I am in fact going to Axminster today. Well, first of all, check this road out. Look how narrow this road is. So the last time that I was driving down this area, I was probably doing about 40 miles an hour down a road like this, and in the opposite direction was a young lad in a brand new sports car. He was doing about 60, and I squashed his car. Yeah, so I was driving downhill, and because this car weighs an absolute ton, it's not very easy to brake it quickly, and his car was going uphill, and it was a brand new car, so it stopped on a dime. But I had to try and kind of grind the truck into the side of the verge to try and slow it down. And in the end, we did collide at probably about 1 or 2 miles an hour. So it was all like in slow motion as my truck slowly drove on top of his car. It was definitely his fault. So we went about an hour and a half in the wrong direction, because the moment my brother suggested that I should take some directions from him, I said no, and I immediately took the wrong turning at that precise moment in time. Oh no! There's no way you can come to a place like this and not buy some stuff.
No, they weren't on the ticket.
There's no big purchases in Axminster today. I had to resist, but I did get a few small things. I'll do a show and tell at the end, how's that? There's plenty of room for yarn in that place, but there's no room for people whatsoever, so I had to leave. I think there's some yarn shopping taking place. Whenever I come to this town, I always seem to run out of time. Like, things just keep happening and getting in the way, and then eventually you just run out of time to do all the things that you need to do. So now I've got it in my head trying to get to the timber yard on time. Alright, I'm super late, but I think I know what I'm looking for. This is the timber yard, and they have all of the supplies, so it's pretty good. These are all the bowl blanks. You have plaques for a buck a piece, 99p. And then you come through and you have the big timber yard. This is where I like to do all my main lumber shopping. So I'm looking for some oak today. All right, we did it. We're all loaded up. God, that was a hell of a rush, but I got enough oak there for quite a big project. We've got some Zebrano as well. All strapped in, bolted up. Time to go back. That's all the oak loaded into the workshop. I have a project next week we're going to be working on all next week, and I'm going to need all this, maybe even some more. Check out the Zebrano. I call it zebra wood because of the polka dots. All right, let's go through some of the stuff that I got. First of all, I got myself a Japanese pull saw. I really like using these, but I knacker them all of the time. Knacker, that's English for destroy. I got myself a couple of these inflatable bags. I broke a few recently, but I think I have a YouTube Shorts tool review recommendation for these. Big hot glue sticks, I always need more of those. This is a fancy sanding block. This Abranet is this like fancy sandpaper that I like. And ideally you need one of these blocks to put it onto. What's great about these is they have two sanding surfaces. See this sponge? That's like the soft bit. And then on the other side it's a firm section. I have a whole bunch of these old ratty ones, but I always lose them or ruin them. I got a couple more F-clamps because I felt like I needed some more heavy duty ones. You can never have enough clamps. I got 2. Flush trim bits, I got 2, the 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. I use them all the time. These are Forstner bits and plug cutting bits in corresponding sizes. These were really a lot more expensive than I thought they were going to be, but they're really, really helpful. I had a box of these before, but I totally burnt them. These are my old ones, my old plug cutters, and you can see, if I can get in, they're all burnt up and toasty. You see that rainbow effect right there? If you drill too many times and it gets too hot, you burn the drill bit. This is no good. If you see the rainbow, it's the opposite of a pot of gold. That concludes show and tell, and I think that's the end of the video. See ya. Can I talk? We're both filming and editing videos. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How's it going, bud? You want to not be near the road. It's not a great idea. That cat really seems to like me, so whenever I see him, I always stop by and say hi. Uh-oh. What's this then? Is this going to say road closed and I've somehow got on it anyways?